In today's video, I will talk about the best Prebuilt Gaming PCs that you can buy right now from HP. Last time was from Newegg, and I'm going to make a video soon probably about Amazon or any other website. Just let me know in the comments which one you want to see. Now, just like every website, HP has some great deals but also has some bad deals, and I will talk about both the best ones and which ones to avoid. So it's really important for you to watch this whole thing if you're thinking of buying a Prebuilt PC and you have been looking at this website, because there are a couple PCs that I recommend you not buying, but there are a couple PCs that are actually a great deal. With that being said, let's start. With the first one, we have the most budget one at the moment, and it's the HP Pavilion 2260 XT. I made a full review about this PC because I've got to test it. You can watch that video in the top right of the screen, and I also made a benchmarks video for a couple games, so maybe you find your favorite game to see how many FPS you get there. So talking about the specifications, this one comes with the GTX 1650 Super. For the CPU, you have the i5 11400. This is a great budget CPU, and because you get the non-F version, it's actually going to be pretty good as well for productivity work on a budget. Then you get 8 gigs of RAM, which I recommend you upgrading. If you don't have the money right now, you can do it over time. And another thing that I recommend you upgrading is the storage. It only comes with 256 gigs of SSD. Once again, you can do it later on if you cannot upgrade it right now. But if you have the budget to upgrade it right now, you can click on customize and buy and change these components from the website itself. The total price for this PC is $600 before upgrades, and that's actually a great price for a gaming desktop that can game at basically every game at 1080p, but I'm not going to talk about specific games and specific frame rates because you have my benchmarks video. But for a starter gaming desktop at $600, I think that it's a great deal. With the next one, we have a Victus 15L. This one has the i5 12400, which is better than the 11400, and then you get the GTX 1660 Super, which is way better than the 1650 Super. So basically, for $150 extra, you get a way better GPU-CPU combination, so the gaming performance is going to be much better, and I do recommend you upgrading it since the graphics card has more VRAM, so for modern and future games, is going to work way better. But anyway, I do recommend you upgrading the storage and the RAM just like the last one, and the total price before upgrades is $750. Remember that these two upgrades, the storage and the RAM, you can make them in the future. And I'm also going to make a full review about a Victus 15L here on this channel, because I actually got one from HP with the 3060 Ti, the i7-12700, so it's a great combination that I've already tested and it's on the way. So if you wanna see that review, please hit the bell button so you get notified when I upload it. With the next one, we have the upgraded 45L. The base model comes with the Ryzen 7 5800X with a new cooling solution for HP, which is great. I also tested that in another video that I'm going to make because I got a 45L to review for you once again. Then you have the RTX 3060, and this is what you're going to upgrade, and then 500 gigs of SSD, which you're going to upgrade as well. Just click on customize and buy, change the primary storage to 1TB of SSD and the graphics card to the RTX 3060 Ti, and the total price will be around $1,850. I know it was a huge price difference between the last one and this one, and that's because I don't really recommend you buying an HP PC from, let's say, $1,300 all the way up to $1,700, because you will need to upgrade a bunch of stuff, and I do like other Prebuilt PCs from other websites that I think that are better for the price. But if you're working on a budget or you have around $1,800 to $2,500, HP is still going to be great. So you're getting a gaming PC for $1,850. That's excellent for 1440p gaming and also 1080p, of course. Now, if you have an extra $100, you may want to go for this 40L. It has the i7-12700K, which is better than the Ryzen 7 5800X, and you have the RTX 3070, which is slightly better than the 3060 Ti. This PC is going to be better, especially at 1440p. If you're just going to do 1080p gaming, go with the last one, save $100. And this one has pros and cons. The pros is that you're getting better specifications, better gaming performance, but the con is that the 45L that I've just mentioned has a better cooling solution, so temps are going to be better. Now, this one is still really good with temps, but if you want something better for that, the 45L is better and also at a cheaper price. But the 40L has another con, and is that it's not customizable. I think that if you're going for 1440p, it's worth the price difference, but if you're just going to do 1080p gaming, go with the 45L instead. But if you want better performance, we have another 45L, at $2,400, and this one is the one that I tested for my review that I'm going to upload soon. It's on a deal right now, we end up saving $300, so if you're going to get a high-end gaming desktop, I do recommend you doing it now. This one has the i7-12700K, the RTX 3080, 16 gigs of RAM, 1TB of hard drive, and 500 gigs of SSD. And because it's not customizable from the website, of course you can customize it by yourself, but because you don't have the option to customize it from the website, you can get it as soon as tomorrow. In my opinion, this is a great deal for 1440p and 4K gaming. And now I will tell you which PCs to avoid. The first ones being the 25L and the 30L. These two are old generation from HP. Yes, you have the newest 25Ls, but I don't think they are worth the price to performance right now, and you can get a customized Victus 15L for a better price. And the last ones, if you're working on a budget, you don't want to go for a gaming PC with the 1650 or the RX 5500. You will need to upgrade these GPUs, and they are totally overpriced. I saw an HP Pavilion for around $650 with the GTX 1650 and the i3-10100. Definitely don't buy that. If you want a good deal, I just mentioned my favorite picks, but if you have any questions, leave it in the comment section and I will reply as fast as possible. And if you want to build a gaming PC instead of buying a Prebuilt PC, I have a bunch of videos around PC builds that you can go ahead and watch in my channel that are going to help you out. Thank you guys for watching, thank you for the support. If you enjoyed it, leave a like and subscribe, but most importantly hit that bell button so you get notified when I upload this type of content, but also the reviews that I'm going to upload about HP gaming desktops. With that being said, I'll see you on the next one.